Hi everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Kingdom Hearts 2. So last time we headed back to Hollow Bastion and met back up with Leon, and we got sucked into the computer room.
I still haven't located the password to the data space.
We got sucked back into the computer, and now we're in Space Paranoid. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be heading through. We're going to be we're starting to head through Space Paranoids, and they still look hideously out of place. But that's what we're going to be doing today. So we've just broken out of our cell, and now we can begin to explore Space Paranoids and head out, try and find a way out. Basically, we need to turn on the power back onto this control panel here in the cell, and once we've done that, we can get out of here and help Tron out with his problem. So we've got the area map and a mithril crystal. Alright, let's head off. I will say, in terms of looks, I really like how this world looks. It's a very cool looking design, I think. So yeah, we've got some stuff to explore, so let's open up some chests. We've got ourselves a frost crystal. So we need to go in there to turn the power back on. Mithril stone. But I figured I might as well open up these chests now just to get it out of the way. Which will be coming back, but, you know. Best get it out of the way. Dark crystal. My apologies. Mithril gem. And we got ourselves a daylight puzzle piece. Isn't that nice? Alright then, so we need to access this computer. And this is a really simple mini game, if you can call it a mini game.
This is the energy core.
That's it. Thank you. To continue on. So here we go. So basically, there's going to be a bunch of cubes there that will fall, and one of them turns red. Just keep an eye on which one is the red one. And it's that one there. Once you see it, hit it until it turns red. And boom. That's it. It's really simple and straightforward. And that's all we needed to get the power back on to the little panel in our cell. I still really like that keyblade design there. And the power's back on. Didn't take long at all, apparently. And there we go. Yep. So now we can exit the space. We can exit Space Paranoids. Because we've got to go out of there to find out... Oh, here it is. Basically, Tron here needs the sorry, it needs the passwords in order to basically take control of the world, pretty much. So in order to do that and get control back, he needs the password. And so we need to head out of here and go back to the research lab in order to get it. So that's what we're going to be doing.
So what did you want us to do?
Oh, here we go. This is what they'll say. That's where they say it. There you go. We need the
DTD is the
password
main
to
user
access the
data
DTD, so
database.
that,
Copies
you
of
know.
all the original system programs are stored there, along with anything that's sensitive or restricted.
Yeah, so you can deal with the bullshit that's happening within within Space Paranoids.
Most likely. A number of my functions were appropriated when I last took
The
on
password,
MCP.
the password, from what I
That's
remember,
right,
is
password.
really fucking long.
If I can get inside the DTD, I can access my original backup program and restore all my functions. Then I'll be able to put this system back the way
Yeah,
it
so
was
he can get
before
all his
the MCP
powers
control
back.
and changed everything.
That's
The way
pretty
it
much
was
what he
supposed
wants
to
to
be.
do. Why he wants to
Free
do it.
system for you, the users.
Gee, Tron, ain't the MCP one of those programs too? Do you know who it was who made it?
Actually, I don't know.
Okay, we'll just have
Oh,
to
you
find your user
tease.
and ask him.
You tease,
What's
Tron.
his name?
Could
You mean
could
you
have told
don't
us some
know?
interesting and useful information there.
My user is
Oh,
the
fuck
user
you.
of this system. Ansem the Wise.
Oh shit. Ansem is the guy who created all this stuff, so this is, which kind of makes sense really. It's supposed to be Ansem's computer system, so I guess it makes sense that
Tron, Ansem is...
Space Paranoids and Tron were built by
Okay,
Ansem as
you're
well.
good to go.
Guess it makes sense. Time to fuck off. And we haven't got the heart to tell him that his user's a piece of shit. Let's just get out of there, shall we? Got things to do. Leon doing his best hacking. But we're out. I have to say, I do like that they use the actual, or at least to go inside, they use the actual, like, laser shooting thing, like, splitting up into squares to suck them into the thing, like in the original Tron movie. I thought that was kind of cool. Yeah, that's going to take a long time to explain. So Ansem's research data is off limits unless we use the password. So yeah, that means we've got to go back to his So what we've got to do next sorry, what we've got to do next is we've got to Tifa. We've got to head back to his office, to Ansem's office, and see if we can find any information with regards to what the password could be. So let's see what happens. Just keeps breaking shit. What's wrong with it? Yeah, this part of the game has a lot of cutscenes.
Excuse me?
There's not a lot of gameplay and a hell of a lot of cutscenes. I know it's kind of nothing new for a an RPG, but for fuck's sake, man. It does take such a fucking long time. Ah, but she has uncovered something for us. So we've got to examine the wall.
This doodle.
Hollow main security. Tron, door to darkness. Yes, Donald, you can read.
Like a
How nice.
diagram or something.
Oh,
Door to darkness, or
T D.
DTD.
DTD.
It's the DTD. It's
What's
the door
that?
to darkness.
Look at this. This must be the data space. The DTD. See? The door to darkness.
What do you know? But that's still
It's rather easy. As if we'd find that out so quickly.
The door to darkness?
Oh shit, it's the king.
Majesty.
Why does he have such angry eyes there? But yeah, it's got... I always find this weird. Mickey in some kind of black hood trying to look badass.
Long time no see.
Yep, so finally
The organization might be listening.
So finally, Mickey and Donald have been reunited with King Mickey. Goofy and Donald, that's what's that. I did say Goofy, yeah, whatever.
You mentioned the door to darkness?
Best part, 3 games to do that.
You see, we're looking for the secret password.
Password?
Mickey doesn't know anything about it.
You mean like a code.
Shit.
Well, the door to darkness
Yeah, I was like,
can
"Oh,
only be
for fuck's
opened by
sake."
the 7 princesses. There's Snow White, Jasmine, and
So,
Belle.
yeah.
Of course.
So, yeah. The password to the DTD, or to the door to darkness,
Password. We can
is
get access
all
to Ansem
7
research
of the
data.
So that means
it's all
you
7 of the
might be able to find
princesses
out where
required
it
to
is.
access Kingdom Hearts.
Stop joking around, Your Majesty. We already defeated
So that
Ansem. You know
that's a
that.
hell of a fucking password.
Looks like I've got a lot of explaining to do.
Kingdom Hearts in a fucking
But
nutshell.
here's the dumb question.
Hey.
Oh
isn't
my
Tron
god.
waiting for you guys?
Fuck.
Don't worry,
Things-
I'm not going
We're
anywhere.
gonna learn
Those
interesting stuff
heartless
about
attacks,
plot.
I'll stand and fight with everybody here.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
we will too.
Then let's
So what
talk
this means
more.
is that now we're going to be going back into
I'll see you when you get back.
the space paranoids to help Tron out with his shit. And then when we get out, we're going to be talking to Mickey and a lot of cutscenes and a lot of stuff. Oh, god, it's so complex, but whatever, forget it for now. But Mickey gives us a new ability, gives us Master Form. Basically, if you have Donald and Goofy in your party, you can pretty much... Basically, you have Donald and Goofy in your party, and you basically sacrifice them to go into Master Form. And we've got a new summon. We've got, I think it's Stitch, from Lilo and Stitch. But yeah, the Master Form is pretty much... from what I remember, it's like black and gold, and it's quite a powerful... you get your dual-wield Keyblades, and you just flip about and do all kinds of damage. So this is what I mean. I love this, like, that they use the same way to get into Space Paranoids like they did in, like, the Tron movie. That's kind of cool. I like that idea. So Tron's gone again. What the fuck? Oh shit, I didn't do it. So yeah, we've been teleported away. And now we finally get some gameplay going. We had a little bit of gameplay.
Welcome to the game grid.
Game grid?
But I have to admit, this is one of this moment. This part I actually find really fun, where you get to use the light bikes and you know, go around the and you know, fight in this, you know, arena. It's fun. I guess just wish that they did it more with it. Basically, you can only turn left and right when this. So basically, we're on the light bike. Basically, you fight enemies. Oh, fuck you. And then you have to press the R1 to turn right, R1 to turn left. And basically, it's just basically an assault course to try and find a way out. Shit, Heartless. So yeah, he's blowing the
It looks like we can escape
crack in
from
the
there.
wall, which is again, it's nice that it's a little reference to the actual movie. And basically, what we have to do is basically I'm trying to remember if it's you have to kill a certain number of Heartless, or you just have to. Oh, there we go. We need to defeat all the enemies on our way round and make our way towards the goal. Basically, there's 2 types of attacks that you can do. There's the one I'm doing here, which is the most effective, which is kind of like a big, like, slash. It's kind of like a big hit to either side. And you can also use your keyblade, but it's better to just use... Oh shit. It's just better to use the big swipe kind of attack with the bike, just because it takes them out pretty much instantly, unless they've got the shield up. You also have the ability to put up a shield if you need to, but I'll be honest, you don't really need to. Your HP you've got so much HP that it doesn't really matter all that much. Yeah, and it's not instant kill if you run into the wall. It's a bit of damage, not too much actually. So really, it's nothing too difficult for you to deal with, really. Like I say, I just wish they did... Shit. I just wish they did more with this kind of... I just wish they did more with the light bikes, because it would have been cool to... I think it would have been cool to have them as part of exploration, so that you go through like bigger, more open areas, but on the light bike. That would have been awesome. But I guess we're not allowed to. It's just, that's the only time we use the light bikes, which is such a shame, because I always thought they were pretty fucking cool in the, you know, in the original movie. It's like my favourite things in that movie is the light bikes. They were awesome.
Transmit the data.
Tron brings a good point.
Hey, are you okay?
Yeah, you could have just sent it into him so you didn't have to come back in. But I guess Sora likes to do these things himself. So, yeah. Bye, Donald. So, now we've got to go leave the pit cell. And we've got to head back up to the canyon. And this is where we start to get Heartless to battle. I think I've said this before, but I'll say it again. The Heartless designs in Space Paranoids are actually pretty cool. It suits their designs really nicely in Space Paranoids. These guys aren't too difficult. They don't have a lot of health, don't have a lot of defense. But if their attacks hit you, it doesn't. Even if their attacks hit you, they don't cause a massive amount of damage, but they do kind of you know, they stun lock you for a bit, which is fucking annoying. But yeah, they're the only new ones, at least for now, the only new ones, and they're not too difficult to get rid of. So anyway, we've got to go this way first, so let's head through these doors. And I think, yeah, here we go. So this is the big computer system where we can, access the DTD. So let's do that. Something that I always love, those kinds of things, those kind of really badass. I love those things, you know, like holographic kind of keyboards. It's so sci-fi to me. But anyway, yeah, so it's pretty much all the 7 Disney princesses, including Kairi, is the password. That's a fucking massive password. Plus, kind of obvious if you know anything about Kingdom Hearts. You know, if you played 1, then it should be kind of obvious what the password should be. Anyway, so what we've got to do now is basically trying to access the DTD. It's the final security routine with Heartless. So basically there are 3 monitors, and what we have to do is the Heartless will constantly spawn in, and we've got a certain amount of time. Yeah, we've got a couple of minutes to destroy all the monitors. The way we do that is we beat up these bad guys and pick up these balls, these glowing black balls, and once we pick those up, it will fill up our cluster gauge. We then use that to shoot the monitor, and repeat the process 2 more times. So yeah, pretty easy, all things considered. You've just got to remember to pick up the because they don't automatically attract to you. You have to kind of run over them or run near them, run fairly close to them. So it's so you just have to be fairly cautious with it. It's not particularly difficult though. Right, I'm done now. Right, Tom, stop locking up. There you go. And there we go. Donald gets the Thunder Boost, maximum HP increase for Sora and Goofy. But anyway, that's it for this part of Kingdom Hearts 2. Join me next time. We'll be continuing through the Space Paranoids. We'll be unlocking the DTD, unlocking the ability for the Tron, for the reaction command for Tron. And we'll be continuing through to the Space Paranoids to find a way out and finally get some information from King Mickey. So join me next time for the next part of Kingdom Hearts 2. See you next time.